We want to bring you a live look at our nation's Capitol building, where conversations over cell phones in schools is on the rise. So here's a question tonight. Should phones be banned in school? And that's what New York's Governor Kathy Hochul proposed just a few weeks ago.
Some states have enacted similar bans in the classroom, but not everyone feels it's necessary. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp joining us live tonight. Rachel, what are you hearing from congressional members and school administrators? Good evening.
Well, good evening, Mike and Eva. So for the most part, they tell me that these phones should not be in use during the classroom time. But I heard from Senator Gillibrand on this. She tells me that these phones should be put away during the school day. I also spoke with the New York superintendent on this. He tells me the governor's approach, this one-size-fits-all approach, might not work best for everyone.
Kids should not have cell phones in schools. I understand also as a mom that you want your kid to have a cell phone when they're either walking to school or taking the bus, transporting to and from school. That's fine. But when they're learning, those cell phones should be away. They should be in backpacks or lockers.
New York Senator Gillibrand is not holding back when asked about Governor Kathy Hochul's proposal to ban phones during the entire school day, including the classroom, lunch, and study hall periods.
I think it's a distraction for kids. It's rotting their brains. Even my kids have their own, they call it doom scrolling, when you just get sucked into whatever you watch.
According to a 2024 Pew Research Center study, 72% of high school teachers say cell phone distraction is a huge problem in the classroom. According to online data, about 8 states have enacted bans. Others, like Michigan, have proposed legislation to restrict cell phones in the works. Pennsylvania does not have a ban, but under a pilot program, they offer grant money to schools to buy locking bags for phones.
We leave it to the building administrators, the teachers who are professionals in their classrooms, and the students to really work together, whether it's educationally or non-educationally, to develop what works best for each individual environment.
A New York superintendent believes this decision should be dealt with at the local level.
I will tell you that the vast majority of our staff and our students comply with reasonable requests. Phones should be put away. They should be turned off. You shouldn't be calling your mom or texting your dad or somebody else in school while you're in class. But it's up to us individually and locally to deal with those distractions. And I think our administrators and our staff, our parents and our students do that appropriately. And when there's a problem, we address it.
Mike and Eva, that superintendent I spoke with says it could potentially get complicated with that proposal if students are wearing smartwatches, for example. In the governor's proposal, she is asking state lawmakers to set aside a couple $1 million so that schools can purchase those storage solutions. She also says that schools would be required to give parents a way to communicate with their kids if they need to during the day. Mike and Eva, back to you.
That's our Rachel Knapp reporting live at the U.S. Capitol tonight. Rachel, thank you. And